What is happening, sports fans? You know who it is. It's your main man, Matt, from the DFS5 back. I'm with my main man, DFS5. We got 7 NBA games to talk over again. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the dual videos we put out yesterday. We're coming right back today. We got another main slate tonight. Yeah, man, a bunch of back-to-backs. I'm excited to get back on here and talk some hoops with you. Let's hop right into it and avoid the small talk. But first, how you doing?
Yeah, no. I mean, hey, another night of NBA, let's crank it out another Friday nighter. And then, tomorrow's my bread and butter with MMA coming up. So after this, I'm hitting that up and getting ready for that. So let's get after it.
I can just tell. 1 second. Yeah, I can just tell how hyped you are for MMA. And yeah, man, maybe we can at some point make a video or something with that stuff. I know some people have been asking, so maybe at some point we'll get on here and do that. But I know you're around for questions if anyone has any. But yeah, I'm excited to talk some NBA with you. Trying to even think last night's slate. Last night was a long night for me. I told you I was on that LOL podcast. That shit went for like 3 hours. And then I was
Golly.
LOL. Yeah, I wasn't asleep till like 4:30. So yeah, I'm a little bit cooked today, but it is what it is. That's the great part about DFS. Yeah, last night Edwards was a killer. Honestly, like I had a couple good lines with him. He was awful, but your boy Bogdanovich, man, just continues to ball.
Yeah, he was a burger last night, and I played a lot of Jeremy Grant as well. And he made me nervous. He had 2 fouls in the first 3 minutes, didn't play the rest of the first quarter, and ended up finishing at 6 times value. So I was really happy with that.
Yeah, it's not always about what they do like at the beginning. Ryan used to always say that, and I, completely agree with him. That's just the truth. So, all right, bro. Well, let's talk about tonight's slate. You got DK pulled up?
Yeah, there it is. So first is Charlotte and Toronto. So Toronto just announced that OG is out for a while.
Van Vliet's playing tonight, though, right?
Yes, he is supposed to.
So OG being out, I don't know how much that really does for me. It makes me like. I mean, he played an All-Star game.
He's not feeling as well as he would have hoped.
I mean, he played in the All-Star game, like a bunch.
Yeah, well, so did Broken Hand Boy.
No, but he played. He actually played. I don't know. I think he plays. The more guys are out, the more I like Siakam, Trent, Barnes. With OG being out, I kind of feel like they're going to just mix up the minutes, give guys like Boucher some run, Thad Young. I don't know. I don't really love any of the other Toronto guys. How about you?
Yeah, no, I kind of feel the same exact way. Like, I mean, we talk about bigs versus Charlotte, so I mean, no problem with Siakam, but we talked about this also too. Is that like they don't play anyone else besides those starting 5?
Yeah, I like Siakam a lot, actually. Like, Siakam is my favorite play by far from Toronto, and I could easily see prioritizing him. I mean, he's a great stand-up option.
And he's power forward center eligible.
Yes, sir.
Next one is Charlotte and try again. This is just the Charlotte side, Derek. So yeah, it's just the Charlotte side. I mean, no Hayward, Cody Martin questionable, Nick Richards doubtful. So, what is Oubre back to playing normal minutes, or is he still getting hosed out of wins?
He played a bunch at one point. I know that.
Oh, the last game he played 38, but he didn't do anything with it.
Nah, it's not a great spot for Charlotte either. They're priced now. I feel like how they should be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't love anything from Charlotte. Maybe Montrezl Harrell. I mean, he's getting good run.
Yeah, he's playing decent ball too. So I mean, I would not mind. I mean, the center only kills him. But again, we talked about it. Like, he's playing a ton of minutes, and he's only 5,600. So I actually like that call. I didn't realize how many minutes he was playing.
Yeah, he's playing a lot right now. So
that must mean Plumlee's going down the wrong way.
They're both playing together.
Oh, we talked about this, that weird-ass combination.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's probably Harrell for me now just seeing that. But so look at this. He only played 14 minutes last game.
That is interesting. What about how many did PJ Washington play?
Is this the turning of the leaf and Mason Plumlee's career is over?
Yeah.
Should have been over a long time. Golly.
Wow.
I mean, 40. They played
I
overtime,
remember
obviously.
This game was an overtime game, a double
Yeah,
overtime game.
Right. So but still, he played 14. Plumlee played 14 minutes in double OT. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's a real bad look.
Weird. It is weird. I mean, I think Harrell's the guy.
Harrell's the guy, and he's only 5,600, which is a great price tag.
Yeah, agreed. Other than that, I'm fine moving on.
Yep, San Antonio. So San Antonio's side, just Josh Richardson, who's irrelevant. Oh my god. So I mean, I have no problem using Jakob Poeltl here against Washington. He's fine, 7,300. I think he's priced appropriately. Cash game wise, he makes sense. He still gives you that upside. And I mean, Washington. We know Washington historically is just not good defensively.
No, they're not. I don't think I want to spend 7,300 on him here, but I don't hate the play. He did have upside that last game, but other than that, he'd been kind of meh. I'm more looking at a cheap Lonnie Walker potentially.
Yeah, I mean, he just kills me every time I play him. I feel like every time I play him on these nights right here, the 4 and I'm not the 4, but the 19.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say he's getting decent run right now. Just with Josh Richardson out, it's not safe, but with no Derek White anymore, he looks like a guy that they're trying to give decent run to. So at 3,900, I think you could do worse. He projects as a good value play. I'll say that.
Okay, so again, he's only 39. We talked about this with Rondo last night.
And then Kelvin Johnson also.
5,700 though.
What?
That price tag makes me nervous. I'd rather play Harrell.
Yeah, I agree. I probably won't play him, but I just wanted to call him out because I don't think it's a bad play.
No. All right. And obviously, if you want to play DeJounte Murray, anytime you want to play DeJounte Murray, play him.
Amen.
All right. Next is Washington side of the ball. So no Zingis. Thomas Bryant, what's his deal? He's questionable with a right ankle sprain. There's not much I want to play here.
No, but it's not like it's a bad spot. I mean,
no, the pace is great.
No, Harrell, if Bryant's out, what about Gafford?
Well, Gafford or what's his Vernon Carey, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm much.
I mean, I'd much rather. But I mean, he only played 13 minutes last game. Well, he probably played 21 with.
Yeah, he played 21 the other game. Bryant was out. I mean, honestly, it just kind of makes me like Kuzma more. I know that sounds crazy at his price tag, but
89. That is insane. I mean, he's playing for it, but you would again. Never would have thought today would have come.
He's clearly got upside at this price. I mean, I don't think that's an argument at this point.
Nope. I mean, God, the guy has the ball in his hand 90% of the time.
So, yeah, I'm fine with Kuzma. I mean, I like Kuzma. He is expensive, though. So, I mean, that's, obviously worth talking about.
Right. And then, NATO's priced appropriately. KCP's appropriate. Denny's appropriate. There's really nothing else that I want to touch on Washington.
Same.
All right. OKC, Indy. So OKC, again, those same guys we kind of talked about last week are all out again. And then Dort is questionable, if that does anything for you.
Man. I thought those guys were going to be out. I thought Dort was going to be out for a while.
Let's see. He was out yesterday. So for whatever that's worth. And I know Trey Mann started the second half for Wiggins.
Did he? Oh, yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah. And then you said Favors started over. I mean, Trey Mann's playing real good ball right now.
Yeah, he is.
I would have never thought that would have been his game log, but kid's playing. And he's doing nothing that he can't not replicate again.
I agree with that. I'm with you there. Man, he looks like a fine player. I'm with you.
Yeah. And then, how many minutes? I know you said Favors started last night, right? So
Yeah.
he played 18 minutes. So who played? It must have been, was Roby the other, whatever it was, 25. So they just brought him off the bench. So he sucked last night and his price jumped 600. That makes sense.
Yeah, right. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not going back there, especially off the bench.
Nope. All right. So I think for me, I think Trey Man's the play from.
I don't know though. Like with Cheyenne, I'm not really excited about Trey Man. Like those other two.
Shy was in last night though too.
Yeah, so he had one good game while Shy was in.
That's true. That's true. But I mean, Indy's defense is again. Yeah.
I mean, like that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he couldn't do it, but like that, you say look at the game log, and I'm going to say 2 of those games were without Shy, and that's worth noting.
Right, 2 of 3. Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, I don't think he's a bad player. It's not a priority for me. I don't really love the OKC side.
Yeah, and then the other side. So Brogdon, is he? I don't think he's supposed to play.
I think he is supposed to play.
No, he's supposed to play. I'm sorry, Duarte is the one that's not playing.
So he messes up the Indian rotation a little bit. Duarte's been out, but with Brogdon in, I don't know how much they're going to play him. Halliburton.
Yeah, it's a weird combo.
Yeah, and now like Jalen Smith is priced up a little bit. Yeah, Indy's not really a team I'm excited about.
Yeah, I would wholeheartedly agree with that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
The next game's interesting though.
Next game is very interesting. 2 real bad teams.
2 real terrible teams. Yes. I mean, but I like both centers in this game. I like Wood and I like Bamba.
And Wendell Carter.
Right. Okay, we're just gonna do both teams because there's a lot to talk about this game. So yeah, I mean Wendell Carter. I mean, I'm even fine with Cole Anthony.
Yeah, same. He has been so underwhelming, though. I'm telling you, freaking.
Oh, I know he is.
He is coming off that good game, though.
But still only 25 minutes. Oh, they got blown out.
Yeah, they often get blown out. But this game is a game they shouldn't get blown out. Suggs at 6K.
He's interesting. He's very interesting. Like, I mean, 6K, he's paying off value with ease. And it's funny, even the blowouts, he's still playing.
Yeah, exactly. They give him blowout run too. I like him.
Yeah, 6K with the dual guard position eligibility. Yeah, absolutely. I think he's a very good call.
Yeah, I think this game is in play. I'm so with you.
And then I like Bamba in this spot. I don't know how he's projecting, but I just think he's in a good spot. He's got a good price tag.
He projects well. I'm scared of that 11 minutes, but this is not a spot where he should like struggle to stay on the court.
Right. Because yeah, exactly. He's going to have to be on the floor, and he can play with the pace it's going to be played at too. So like that's another piece of the puzzle here.
Yeah, well, I don't even think that like he's going to have to be on the floor. It's more that like he loses runs sometimes, because just of matchups, etc. But here, I don't really see that. I do think my favorite piece of Orlando is probably Wendell Carter.
Yeah, I think for me it's probably Suggs, but I have zero issues using Wendell Carter in this.
Yeah, I guess at the price point it might be Suggs for me too.
Yeah, but I mean, really, you could stack this game and be totally fine.
Yeah, I think it will get a lot of love, but it's worthy of it. And then what about like Franz Wagner?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's been playing pretty decent ball. Nothing he can't replicate is he doing.
Yeah, a little bit down, but this is a great spot. That's all it is. So everyone in this game, I think, is in play. That's how I'd put it.
Yeah, I mean, I have no problem. I mean, Jalen Green and Schroeder kind of like, they're playing fine. Again, you want to take like a cash flyer on Jalen Green at 5K, that's fine.
Kevin Porter, I like in tournaments.
Yeah, he has that huge upside.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, just massive.
Oh, the other guy, what about Schroeder? What's his deal now?
Well, so he was starting with what's his face out, but I think he's playing. He's playing, but I don't know at 53. I don't think so, because he could always go back to that 18 if their first guys are running well.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Next is Miami and the Knicks. So Miami, again, Oladipo is in the same house as TJ Warren. Never going to play the game again.
I don't know what that house is, but I do not want to be in it.
Nah. Same with Kemba. Kemba's now in that house too.
This game stinks. We talked about this game like a week ago. Like these teams play at a slow pace.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine crossing this one off.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. There's nothing exciting in this game for me. I mean, I guess you can look at the guards if Rose is out as well.
That's not to say that no one's going to be good in the game. So sure, you can look at pieces, but no one. I'm like,
No one we're on about.
I mean, your boy Quentin Grimes, but
yeah, I mean, if Rose is out,
yeah,
like I don't hate it.
Excuse me. Agreed. I don't hate it.
All right. Next is Philly and Minnesota. So Philly side for Harden's playing tonight. So I am extremely interested to see what this game is going to look like from a 30,000 foot view.
Yeah, same. Like honestly, as much love as that Houston Orlando game is getting, and I get it because of the prices. Like, I really like this game. I really like Harden, Embiid, and Russell Towns. I really do. I don't know why. I really like all of them.
I mean, no one's going to go back to Ant tonight after he underwhelmed it.
This isn't DFS from 10 years ago. Like his price is still too cheap. They will go back there.
I don't know. I don't think he'll see the same ownership.
Maybe not the same, but he's also not in a great spot on paper. Like
right.
Philly's a good defensive team, but now they're not as good with, no Ben Simmons. You're right. I don't think Ant will be like chalky here. I like him, man. I like him. I like D'Lo, who ended up balling last night.
Yeah, he came alive in the second half.
Embiid always just destroys Towns. Yeah, Russell was amazing in the second half.
Yeah, he went off, and then homeboy over here. Again, and they both got a price decrease, which is interesting. I mean, Edwards rightfully so deserved it, but nothing that D'Lo did deserved.
No, Edwards is still too cheap. He didn't deserve it. He just had a bad game. He's had 3 bad games. He hasn't shot well at all. This is a get-up spot. I like Edwards, and I like Russell again. Towns is the one they priced up a little bit, and I'm fine with Towns, but I'm not really trying to play Towns against Embiid. I'd rather play Embiid against Towns.
Yeah, no, and I don't mind going back to a Beverly type or McDaniels type, as a filler piece.
I really like
because McDaniels was bad last night too.
Yeah, he was bad. I really like Edwards a lot here, and I like D'Lo a lot.
Yeah, you're not going to pull my arm to play Ant-Man again.
No, I mean, he's just too cheap.
He is. He's too cheap for who he is. All right. Next is, so we got 3 left. Dallas, Utah. So Dallas is Bullock playing. Questionable. I mean, he's kind of irrelevant anyways, but I mean, I think it's still probably just Luka or bust.
Yeah, it is. Luka's price went down a little bit too.
Yeah, he was 12-2 the last slate.
And you were talking about dude, he's playing like a bitch. The only bad game that he had was that one game against Miami.
And we talked about how slow of a pace that was, and it was a terrible spot for him.
I like LeBron a lot, but man, Jokic looks elite.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, LeBron. I think LeBron and Westy are getting probably a good amount of love.
Wait, go back to that.
Wait, to what?
Wait, what'd you just say?
No, I said I think Westy and LeBron are getting a lot of love.
Forgot AD was out.
Yep, yeah, exactly.
Westbrook's cheap. Man, Luka looks great here.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't think anyone will be on him still.
He'll be owned, but not high owned.
Not stupid owned.
Right, not at all. I mean, he'll be under. He'll be 20-ish.
Right.
And it must have been more than 7 games today. I was wrong, huh?
Yeah, it was 9.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Utah side. So Rudy Gay didn't practice yesterday.
When all these guys are healthy for Utah, for me, it's all about Mitchell or Gobert. Do I like either of those enough to play?
Mm-hmm.
Probably not, but I don't mind them.
Yeah, I mean they're not terrible. If you if you want to play Luka and you want to stack it up, you can totally do that. And there's no.
Definitely. I mean, Mitchell's still affordable for his upside. I mean.
Oh yeah. I mean, 8,700. He's cheaper than Kuzma.
Exactly. Like I put him on the same level as like Towns from a DFS perspective, and he's like 1,500 less.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'd agree with that.
He's cheap. He's cheap. So like I like Mitchell here, but
the only thing that sucks with him is he's only shooting guard.
Definitely sucks, but
I mean, that's part of the game.
He looks good right now, though. Like
he does.
I'm a huge fan, also. All right, moving on. This game is kind of about the studs and then nothing else, unless we get injury news.
Mm-hmm. And then New Orleans, the mystery of Zion and the tensity between him and the Pelicans continues. Just
crazy what sports and stuff have come to with a guy like that who's only played in minimal games in his time with New Orleans is gonna. New Orleans is going to be forced to offer him a max extension. He might not accept it, but it's just crazy how he still holds all the power.
Which is you would not have seen this 20 years ago at all.
Oh no, I mean
they would have been like, "Screw you, homeboy."
Yeah, and it's not like a bad thing either. I mean, it's bad in some ways, but like I think there is a lot to be said for the fact that the players have a lot more power now. Maybe too much power. I think it's
right
a little bit tilted too much the other way, but it's not like it's Zion's fault. He's just like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like it's weird situation. It does feel like they're gonna have to get rid of him, to be honest,
or give him the max.
No, I think they're just gonna have to get rid of him because I don't think he wants to be there. If they give him the max, I don't know. I don't know what they could get for him. It's such an interesting discussion because there's so few players that have his upside when healthy. But for this slate, it don't matter. From the Pelican side, McCollum keeps balling, dude. Like, I don't know. I don't love the Pels here, but no CP3. Their defense is a little bit weaker. The game should be closer.
Mm-hmm.
Why not McCollum? I guess I'll ask you.
I mean, the man has taken any shot that he feels like he should take. So, I mean, I have no issue with McCollum here. But again, it comes down to, we talk about price. You have Kuzma, you have Mitchell, and you have McCollum.
It comes down to the build for me. Like, honestly, I probably don't use any of those guys, Kuzma, McCollum, or Mitchell. Because, I might use one of them. Honestly, I know you're going to think I'm crazy. I think Kuzma might be the guy I'd use for a couple of reasons. One, he's power forward eligible, always a weaker position. Two, he just needs to do more for Washington than these other two guys. He's worse. He's not as good as the other two, but he's more needed. So, sure, Mitchell can get 60. I mean, I think they're all similar. You're right.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's one of those things where if you have the extra 200 to go up, fine. If not, I think they're all in the same range.
I agree.
I mean, anything else from the Pelican side?
No, not for me. What's J-Val's minutes look like? I mean, Ingram at 7,700 is so intriguing to me. But with McCollum there, it seems like he's. See, now that's interesting in tournaments.
Yeah, I mean, and he's gonna have to be on the floor because of Ayton, anyways.
Yeah, he'll definitely be on the floor a little bit, but they have been playing Jackson Hayes more, so
Yeah, they have, and it's been at Herb Jones' expense, correct?
I thought it was a little bit of J-Val's too.
I mean, 4,800, he's consistently getting you 5 times. I don't hate that.
Him or Montrezl Harrell?
Harrell.
Agreed. I think they're similar though.
Oh yeah, for sure. I just think there's more consistency for Harrell.
Agreed. All right, let's go to Phoenix.
Yep, Phoenix side. So again, no CP3, no Kaminsky. Payne is he out again, please?
I imagine he's going to be out.
I mean, he sucks anyways, but they really jacked up the price on what's his face?
Holiday. Yeah, they did.
I mean, and rightfully so. I mean, the man played really good last night.
Not good enough to be 5K.
No, God, no, but he probably should have been 43.
Agreed. That's where he should have been and stayed.
Mm-hmm. Yep, but this is what happens. They're on the one side of the pendulum and they flip over to the other side.
Yep, exactly. I mean, I know his price went up a little bit, but it's all about Booker for me here. I mean,
yeah. Dude, he was a dude last night.
Yeah, and why wouldn't he be again tonight? He only shot 9 of 16. They didn't start Holiday. He started at point guard. I don't the 6 steals, but we've seen this before. When Book is the point guard, I mean, I think he might be the best play on the slate, even at 9,200. Honestly, like
No, I'd agree with that.
I know that like guys like Luka, et cetera, have higher upside, but I hate the back-to-back. But Booker is elite.
Yeah, and I mean the thing with Booker is like he literally had 26 like midway through the third. And then he just went absolutely bananas. So like he's coming off that energy from the end of that game. You know, again, another team who doesn't play much defense at all. He's very, I mean, I feel like he's almost lockish.
Yeah, he is very, very close to lockish.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right, and then, I mean, how do you feel about like a guy like, you know, Cam Johnson?
How do I feel like a guy like about Cam Johnson?
Like he balled last night, and I wish I played him because I talked about him, and I wish I played him.
Yeah, I think he's fine. I mean, there's nothing to. What's up with Crowder?
He's old.
Yeah, I know, he's old.
Hold on.
Wow.
He's playing real good.
He also played well.
Right.
I don't know. I think both of them are in play. Cam Johnson projects so much better. I don't really know why.
I wonder if they're trying to. Do you think they'd sit Crowder on a back-to-back?
No.
Then I don't know.
It's not that old. Also weird. Crowder had 37, like 36 to 37. Cam Johnson had 36 to 37. So did Mikal Bridges.
That's frightening.
Right? Like
Did Elf play it all last night?
Yeah.
2 minutes.
He played 3 minutes.
What a baller. Oh no, he didn't play at all.
No. So there you go. They started Booker at point guard, which completely took Elf out of the picture.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, it's how many minutes did Ayton play, and then we'll move on.
Yeah. 30.
Yeah, no thanks. He's not playing enough.
Nope.
It's Booker, and then
it's Booker, Johnson, Crowder for me.
Yeah, Holiday in tournaments because he is going to play big minutes, and maybe he gets you 5.
Right, exactly.
That's it.
All right, next. Yeah, so the Clippers first. So Reggie Jackson with the hell of a price tag for Reggie Jackson.
He's balling, dude.
I know. I was like, he deserves it. He's another Kuzma type thing where it's like you would never suspect you'd see him at this price tag, but he's playing real good ball right now.
Give me Kuzma over him all day.
I mean, at the price tag, no, but skill wise, yes.
Their price tags are different. I'm with you. I don't know the Clippers here. I see like Luke Kennard projecting decently. The one guy I really like is Zubac.
I knew. I was literally going to find him to hit him, but he's been playing real good lately.
Yeah, I mean minutes a little. Oh yeah, he only played 23. That was the day we talked about like Hartenstein.
He got blown out.
Remember, I like Hartenstein also, and he played all the block. Hartenstein had like 45.
Yeah, he went absolutely apeshit.
Yeah, he's like good when he gets minutes. So 40. He's 25 minutes. I mean,
but they switched him to center only now.
Yeah, I don't care. I like Zubac here. I don't think this game's going to get out of hand. Like,
nope,
like
no way.
Here, I want late exposure, and I'm like, what about Batum and Kennard? The thing about the Clippers for me, they just have too many bodies.
Right, they have too many guys that are meh, and any of them can go from 11 to 35. Doesn't matter who it is.
I mean, Kennard just got red hot. For me, like Batum, I think will get consistent minutes. I never loved playing him, but Zubac is like the guy I want.
Yeah, I mean, what about Rocco? Has he been playing consistently?
Not playing big minutes at all.
That's crazy to me.
I mean,
but that's another story for another day. I mean, Terrence Mann is priced too high in my opinion. I don't have a problem with going to Moore. I feel like Morris always plays big in like these type of games.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like we saw a couple weeks ago, he was playing really well.
He put up a 45 spot against the Lakers last time.
Yeah, I could see using Morris. I'm not like excited about Morris, but I mean,
yeah, no,
I'm not excited about that much on the Clippers these days, anyways. So Zubac for me, then Morris, then Jackson, then like the Batum Kennards of the world.
Yep. All right. Last and not least, so obviously AD's out. Carmelo's questionable. Oh, he's probable. He's playing. I mean, Westbrook. He's gonna get some love. He's got to get love, right?
Yeah, my thing about Westbrook is like it's still LeBron. I mean,
right, it's LeBron's team still. He's just there.
Yeah, I mean, give me all of LeBron. I think if I were making one lineup right now, as much as I like Luka, scared fade, it would be LeBron and Booker. Those would be the two guys I'd start with.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Yep.
Second half, I think LeBron sets a tone. I mean,
and they got a tough stretch ahead too. They have the hardest schedule in the West.
Yeah, like they need wins.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you have to play him on this slate because he's pricey, and there are other good studs. Like I talked earlier, man, I also really like Embiid and Harden. Maybe if is Harden even on the slate?
Yeah, he is.
So
yeah, he is. I think he's
expensive though.
I think they're the same price almost.
Embiid and Harden.
No, Harden at 10-9, and then LeBron's 10-6.
Like, and there's a lot of risk here, but like, man, I could see Harden just straight up balling. It's James Harden. Like,
and it's Minnesota's defense.
If this game is like, and I think this game could be close with both teams. Just like that's why I'm saying I like all the studs in this game. The problem is you can't use even like Embiid, Harden, and then Ant. Like
no, because then you're done.
Yeah, exactly. So it's pretty tricky. From the Lakers,
do you like a THT?
Not really.
No. I saw him getting love. That's why I asked you.
I don't think he's an awful play, but he's not someone I love at all.
Yeah. And he's playing minutes.
He is playing minutes.
But, I mean, yeah, again. I mean, if you want, I mean, I feel like LeBron's can probably be the chalkiest of all the studs, too. So.
I agree. And if you want to fade him just for that, I mean, I don't hate that because there's other good plays. But, all right, man, we're going to have to skip building today because I got to run out in like 10 minutes and process this video. But I know both of us will be around later for questions and stuff. So if you have questions on your builds or want us to break some more stuff down with you guys, holler at us. We'll be back with you tomorrow for the NBA slate. And maybe me and you will get on here and talk some MMA and you'll teach me a couple things.
Yes, sir.
Until then, guys, appreciate you. Thank you always. And have a great weekend, guys.
Be good, guys.
Thanks.